Gene Kim, The Phoenix Project, a novel about IT, DevOps, and helping your business win. Embark on a captivating journey through the world of IT, DevOps, and business transformation with Gene Kim's The Phoenix Project. This book summary chronicles the challenges and triumphs of Bill, the newly appointed VP of IT Operations at Parts Unlimited, as he navigates the chaotic IT landscape to ensure the success of the Phoenix Project. Immerse yourself in Bill's story, learn about the key concepts of DevOps and its life-saving practices, and discover how the principles of the 3 ways can revolutionize IT operations and ultimately save Parts Unlimited from its impending doom.
The Phoenix Project, a tale of chaos and promotion in IT. As a promoter of the recently failed Phoenix Project, Bill finds himself promoted to the new VP of IT Operations, responsible for the project's success. Though overwhelmed by the IT department's chaos, he gradually realizes how the mismanagement of IT can result in the company's failure. The book serves as a guidebook that helps identify and resolve chaos in a company's IT structure through the story of the company's Phoenix Project. Theory of Constraints for IT Operations. Bill, a new executive at Parts Company, is introduced to the theory of constraints by Eric, a technology expert, who highlights the similarities between IT and plant operations. The theory states that every system has bottlenecks that determine its output, and to improve efficiency, the bottlenecks should be identified, exploited, and subordinated. Bill discovers that Brent, their lead engineer, is the constraint in IT operations, explaining why non-emergency tasks took longer to complete. He needs to find a way to match the tempo of work to Brent's output. Bill's new role as an executive comes with its challenges, and one of them is managing IT operations. With only 10 days until the deployment of Phoenix, a critical project, Bill realizes that only 3 out of 12 final tasks are complete due to emergency issues handled by Brent, their lead engineer. The situation leads Bill to investigate what is happening and how things can be improved. Eric, a prospective board member and a technology bigwig, introduces Bill to the theory of constraints during their brief meeting. Eric explains how IT operations can learn from plant operations, which is governed by the theory. The theory states that every system has bottlenecks that dictate the output, and it's crucial to identify, exploit, and subordinate the bottlenecks to improve efficiency. Failure to identify the bottlenecks results in useless improvements that add no value to the organization. Brent, the lead engineer, is the constraint in IT operations, according to Bill's analysis, explaining why non-emergency tasks took longer to complete. Brent always tackles tasks above 100%, making it difficult to allocate more tasks to him unless they're emergencies. Bill needs to find a way to match Brent's tempo of work to ensure the efficient delivery of tasks. In conclusion, the theory of constraints is applicable in all operations regardless of the industry. Identifying bottlenecks and finding ways to improve efficiency is crucial in achieving the organization's goals and objectives. Understanding the 4 types of IT work. In the book excerpt, the author discusses the 4 types of IT work that teams perform to meet their commitments. The first is official company initiatives or business projects, while the second is internal IT projects. Changes resulting from business and internal projects are the third kind of work, and unplanned work is the fourth, which often results from technical debt incurred from taking foolish shortcuts. The author also emphasizes the importance of handling unplanned work efficiently and pinpointing its source to eliminate it. It is crucial to pay down technical debt, which has compound interest that grows over time, to avoid wasted energy in the form of unplanned work. The 5 dysfunctions of a team. Bill attempts to implement Eric's lessons but is interrupted by Steve, the CEO. The Phoenix launch fails, and Bill quits only to return later with encouragement and an offer of a bonus. The group needs Bill's help to make the project work. They discuss Steve's favorite book, The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, to fix their conflicts. Steve promotes trust and vulnerability as the first step to build a team. Fear of conflict, a lack of commitment, avoiding accountability, and ignoring results are the next 4 dysfunctions that must be addressed. Great teams focus on trust, communication, commitment, accountability, and joint success, according to this book. DevOps and Workflow. In The Phoenix Project, the authors introduce DevOps, a set of practices that integrate software development and IT operations for faster time to market, flexible and resilient systems, and innovation. The key to DevOps is implementing the 3 ways, which mirror manufacturing principles. The first way is all about workflow and emphasizes the flow of work from development to IT operations to the customer. To achieve this, the authors suggest creating a Kanban board with 3 columns, ready, doing, and done, and limiting the work in progress, WIP, to 4 or 5 cards at a time. By reducing WIP, teams can focus on completing small, essential tasks quickly before moving on to the next, which improves efficiency. Kanban boards also help teams commit to the right work by highlighting what matters most to the company's performance, and being able to say no to commitments is crucial. The authors stress that until code is in production, no value is being generated, so removing unnecessary work from the system is more important than adding more. The second way of workflow optimization. The second way advocates for quality control at the source to prevent redoing, eliminating backtracking from work processes as it results in wastage. Applying the analogy of single-piece flow in manufacturing, IT workflow ought to move continuously forward, avoiding buildup of work units. Single-piece throughput can be accomplished in IT via small batch sizes, on-the-spot problem resolution, and automated testing routines. The goal is to develop one-piece flow, cutting downtime between work processes, hastening project turnover with minimum errors. Organizations like Amazon, Flickr, and Netflix implement DevOps, the workflow optimization system, to effect faster production changes and ensure stability and security. The key takeaway is to improve the IT workflow by designing quality preemptively into product development, spotlighting forward flow and enhancing the frequency of feedback from the end users back to the development team. Embracing the third way of DevOps. Bill's shiny new laptop represents the transformation that Parts Unlimited has undergone in the recent months. With SEV1 outages down by 2/3 and incident recovery time cut in half, the team has streamlined their workflows and implemented efficient procedures. They've fostered a culture of continuous experimentation, failure, and improvement known as the third way. This involves encouraging innovation and risk-taking, accepting failure as a necessary part of progress, and putting the improvement of daily work over daily work itself. At Parts, managers are required to improve something every 2 weeks to keep the system under constant pressure and force advancement. With DevOps principles and practices in place, the entire organization can embrace IT as a necessary skill and take calculated risks to beat competitors.
In The Phoenix Project, Gene Kim succeeds in transforming the complex world of IT and DevOps into an engaging, digestible narrative. Bill's endeavors to streamline Parts Unlimited's IT operations and unleash the full potential of the Phoenix Project exemplify the power of DevOps and its core principles known as the 3 ways. By understanding the different types of IT work, embracing change, and fostering a culture of trust, communication, and continuous improvement, businesses can revolutionize their IT operations and ensure a prosperous future. This book summary enlightens and inspires, proving that when business and IT come together, embracing DevOps principles, the entire organization can emerge victorious.